This indie game is like a cool mashup between Diablo combat, Hades roguelike gameplay, and Darkest Dungeon difficulty. And this game was originally announced almost 9 years ago, and after going through 4 different developers, is finally coming out here this month. Hi, Cheese Whiz and Snorlax here, and it's our mission to get in a really good nap today. But also to help you find a new great game to play here in April. So, we've chosen 10 games in 10 minutes, ranging all the way from indies to AAA. We also have 2 beautiful guests to add a little bit of flavor here for this video, and all games have a timestamp and are linked in the description below for your browsing convenience. Alright, let's not waste any more of your time, let's get that timer started, and let's rock and roll right into number 10. We begin with an action RPG set in the League of Legends universe, The Mageseeker. A League of Legends story is about Silas, a mage wielding some sweet freaking golden chains, trying to liberate Demacia from the Mageseeker's tyranny. Off the bat, the pixel art style reminds me of things like Hyper Light Drifter, with a beautiful color palette and some really awesome looking animations. The combat here looks pretty fun, using your powers on plenty of different enemies and crazy looking boss fights. And let's be serious, credit where credit is due. Riot has gotten some pretty decent League of Legends spin-off games out here in the last couple of years, and this looks to be on track to be a great one. If you're a League fan and maybe you just want to unshackle your own chains, well, the Mageseeker League of Legends story comes out here on April 18th for all platforms. Does a great narrative with Metroidvania gameplay set in a creepy limbo-like world sound fun to you? Well then, The Last Case of Benedict Fox is right down your demon-infested alley. Play as Benedict Fox, a self-proclaimed detective, bound to his demon companion, and use your detective skills to uncover this crazy mystery. The art style gives me this Tim Burton-esque feeling, lots of wonderfully dark tones and purple hues. There's plenty of combat here as well, with you using your dagger, your gun, and also the environment to take down demons and horrors. I'm also a sucker for a good Metroidvania, and I can't really say I've ever seen a game quite do it in this sort of style before. Plus, the atmosphere and the music seems fantastic after watching a few of the trailers. So, if you want to dive into some recently deceased minds and uncover a mystery, The Last Case of Benedict Fox comes out here on April 27th for PC and Xbox. Whoa! Do you need a good spaceship exploration dogfighting game fix? Well, Everspace 2 is coming out of early access and wants to put you in that pilot seat. Focused on a single-player narrative experience, loot and shoot your way through a war-torn system set with secrets and puzzles and plenty of characters to fight side by side with. You play as Adam, a clone pilot flying a fast ship, trying to figure out, what a clone is supposed to do in the universe. The ship combat looks impressive. Lots of upgrades, weapons, and customizations, including having a fleet of ships at your disposal. This is a loot-based game, meaning you'll be finding better gear all the time, but no microtransactions to empty that wallet. Again, this game was in early access, and it looks like they did it right. So if you're interested, suit up, grab that flight stick, and smash that hyperdrive button, as this one comes out on April 6th for PC and GOG and current gen, including Game Pass. This is a big one for all you Mega Man fans out there. All 10 Mega Man Battle Network games are back, and they're in one package. Capcom is releasing the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. Now, I don't know too much about these Mega Man games personally, but to me it seems like some fantastic value. It's got the complete package and the whole entire Battle Network story. It's got a huge art gallery, an insane number of songs on its music player. It's got this retro style, but of course there's this filter to kind of turn it up to a higher resolution if you want to as well. There's also a lot of network features in here, like battling friends online, ranking up, trading systems, and even comparing clear times. Now, I know there's a lot of Mega Man nerds out there that are pretty excited about this one, so if you're ready to jack into it, Legacy Collection comes out on April 14th for PlayStation, PC, and the Switch. I'll be honest, I'm still a little confused about this next game, but from what I've seen, it does look pretty cool. Minecraft Legends is a spin-off team-based battle strategy game based, of course, in the Minecraft universe. You go out, you explore, you collect some resources, you battle the piglins threatening to destroy the world, and become the ultimate Minecraft legend yourself. You got all the classic Minecraft creatures, animals, and enemies. You can team up with friends and battle others and try and destroy a bunch of bases together. There's also a bunch of different biomes and mechanics to mix it up when that gameplay is kind of feeling a little stale. And of course, in classic Minecraft style, there's plenty of building stuffs in here as well. Minecraft Legends looks pretty cool, and I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of fun running around and murdering piglins and destroying creepers. Well, this one comes out on April 18th for all platforms. Nintendo fans have been waiting a good long while for this next game here. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp is a remake of the original turn-based games. You get 2 full story campaigns following the tales of Andy, Max, and Sammy. You control armies in the sky, on land, and in the seas to absolutely obliterate your enemies' armies. A few quality of life additions here too, like fast forwarding gameplay, more modes, high scores, and even some custom maps to mess around with. Also, some multiplayer if you want to show your friends your sweet strategical moves. I've heard lots of great things about this series, and I know Nintendo fans have been waiting a long time to grab this one. So, load up that rocket launcher, take aim as Reboot Camp comes out on April 21st for the Switch.
Oh, hi. Yes, Snorlax here, just taking over for a second. Just wanted to say, thanks for watching the video. We appreciate it a lot. We're just trying to help you find some new games to play, with the insane amount of games that are coming out. Just help you keep track of all that good stuff. Anyways, we got 2 cool new guests, and they're going to showcase some really cool games. So let's start that off, Virgil, with that editor's choice.
Dead Island 2 is a sequel we've been waiting 9 years for. It's finally coming out, and here's why you should consider playing it. It is not just another open-world zombie survival game. In fact, it is more linear and focused in scope, with a campaign to play through and 6 different playable characters. It has 3-player co-op, where you venture through a zombie-ridden LA and kick some ass. The big draw is the game's brutal melee sandbox, and its Flesh system. Flesh is fully locational evisceration system for humanoids. It's a procedurally generated dismemberment system. You can slice off body parts like this. Grab a heavy enough weapon and you can even knock a head off clean like this. There are RPG layers to the game as well, offering customization options for your character and their abilities. Team up to survive Hell A on April 21st on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
After 1 year of waiting, we finally have ourselves a highly anticipated DLC for one of the best games of last year. Horizon Forbidden West, Burning Shores sets off with Aloy heading to Los Angeles into the untamed wilds in pursuit of a crazy big dino robot monster guy. This DLC delves into more areas, more characters, and takes place after you've rolled the credits on the main game. Everything can be fully explored on the back of this robo-dino thing called a Sunwing, which sounds amazing considering how beautiful these games are. Also, there's this huge robot dinosaur thing I was talking about that wants to murder you. They've also said that this will be PS5 only, which is a bit unfortunate. I haven't played Horizon Forbidden West yet myself, sometime soon, but I'm sure this will be a great excuse to saddle up again with Aloy and soar off here on April 18th on the PS5. All right, rocking in at number 2, we have our always dedicated indie pick of the month. This game called Ravenswatch gives me this cool mashup feeling between a Diablo, Hades, and a Darkest Dungeon. Looking at it, you can definitely see the Diablo top-down action look and feel with a Darkest Dungeon dark fantasy vibe, but it's combining a roguelike style similar to Hades. You choose from 6 different classes based on old folk tales and legends. You upgrade your stuff outside of runs, murdering cool nightmarish enemies, and you can play solo or with up to 3 other friends. This game just looks really cool. And it's releasing first into early access, meaning you can kind of help shape the game and get in while it's probably pretty cheap. So if you want to support a smaller indie dev team and you feel like you'd have some fun destroying horrific things with some friends, Ravenswatch comes out on April 6th for PC.
Hello there. I'm Thunderceptor11, and I have the world's first no damage run in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It's been over 3 years since we last saw Cal Kestis and the Mantis crew, so believe me when I tell you, I am super excited for the upcoming release of Star Wars Jedi Survivor. The story of Cal Kestis continues in what is sure to be his greatest challenge yet. With new force powers, equipment, and 5 distinct lightsaber stances, Cal will be prepared to take on the best the Empire has to offer. We will have new planets to explore, puzzle rooms, a deep customization system, and all sorts of new exciting boss fights and enemies to take down. Maybe even the ability to pet a bogling or two. Star Wars Jedi Survivor releases for PS5, Series X and S, and PC. See you in a galaxy far, far away on April 28th, and may the Force be with you.
And that's a wrap. 10 games in 10 minutes. Hopefully Snorlax and I have helped you find at least one cool new... Damn it, Snorlax! One game to find this month. Thank you so much to our 2 guests, my good friends Virgil and Thunderceptor, for their legendary picks. Thanks for watching this video, and if you want to see more of me and Snorlax here, check out twitch.tv/CheeseWhiz for us doing weirdo stuff, and come chat about games with us. Get excited. Thank you so much to our patrons for being far, far too generous to us, keeping the lights on and believing in what we do. And if you've ever asked the question, when does that game come out again? Well, we've been working on a passion project site, soontm.com, your calendar for gaming, to try and answer that question once and for all. Anyways, you're all beauties, you're all fantastic. Thank you so much for popping in, and as always, goodbye forever. Bye. Bye-bye.